Dr. Rashmi Sharma, our golden star of Innerville District 303, a woman whose life is a shining blend of intellect, grace and service, leading as Association President to serving as Association CCCC and now worthy working on the global platform as International Innerville Treasurer. Having attended many international and national events, she carries with her wealth of experience and an international perspective that inspires women across the borders. Today we step beyond the designation and achievements to discover Dr. Rashmi, the person behind the prestigious role, her inspiration, values and the spirit that fuels her remarkable path of leadership. Hello, Namaskar. Greetings to all Innerville members. Today myself, Dr. Praveena Kher, past District Chairman, Innerville District 303, is interviewing our golden star, Dr. Rashmi Sharma, International Innerville Treasurer. So, let us start the interview, Dr. Rashmi.
Yes, sure.
To start with this delightful conversation, I want to ask something regarding your family, your childhood influences, and the educational environment you received at the time of your childhood.
But before answering your question, I would like to say that I am feeling privileged and blessed that you are taking my interview, Praveena ji, because you must be remembering we both were secretaries together, though you were the charter secretary, and later on I served under you as a district treasurer when you were the district chairman. Since the beginning, I have always admired you and have been awe of. Yeah, regarding your question, I would like to say that I was brought up in IIT Bombay because my father was a professor in aerospace engineering. It was not only educational environment, but it also had a cosmopolitan surrounding with people from every corner of India. And fortunately, my schooling was in Kendriya Vidyalaya, where I got an opportunity to study with children of employees belonging to different strata. And that is why I am able to get along with ease with anyone, anywhere. And I think that is what has shaped my personality of what I am today.
Great. Truly inspiring, Dr. Rashmi. Now let us know something regarding your educational status, because you are a doctorate and being a faculty member in a senior college and also a board of studies member for 2 universities. Yeah. Your social background has been recognized very spaciously, and now you had an honor of getting Best Teachers Award. What does that mean to you?
Actually, since my childhood, since I was in IIT Bombay, brought up, so I had been seeing that PhD is the minimum educational qualification one has. So from the very beginning, I thought of doing PhD. But unfortunately, I got married into a conservative family, and where I felt that dream, I will not be able to complete. But somewhere, something within me did not allow it to fade. And quietly and silently, and I completed my doctorate. I was very happy, and it is said that no education goes waste. And see, today I am in the world of teaching, which has always been my passion. Actually, if I say, I always do social service in college too, because whichever program I take in the college is student centric. And I don't do it to seek any admiration or recognition. But yes, when it comes, I feel like a gratitude, and I'm a bit motivated to do my work, and it's a feel good factor you get and you're motivated. Yeah.
That's truly remarkable, resilient, Dr. Rashmi. So now I have heard about a lot of your community achievements, right? So your efforts for community development have been recognized, and the Lokmat has given you award in the year 2025. How does you feel about it, please? You can at least tell us the causes, the projects, and your perspective regarding this community work.
In my childhood days, I had seen people adopting children. So from the very young age, I feel adopting the orphans is the program which I'm very touched with. It's always in my heart. In fact, when I was the president of Innerville Club of Bhusawal, the international Innerville theme was reach out, keep hope alive, turn giving into living. And I think this is the best way of turning giving into living. The child gets a home. Just by giving something on certain occasions is not enough. And I remember when I was the district chairman, I did have this program in the name of Nanhe Farishte. And later on, when I was given an opportunity to think about an all India program, I came up with Mission Mamta Orphan Free India. Yeah.
That shows your compassionate nature. Very nice, Rashmi. Now let us talk something about your inner wheel journey, right? You had a long, illustrious inner wheel journey. What had been your motivation or calling that had do you to join this particular noble inner wheel organization?
Mm. It was no motivation as such. I could say it was a gentle calling of destiny. My mother-in-law was a charter member of Inner Wheel Club of Bhusawal. And when I got married and came from Mumbai to Bhusawal, she thought this is the best platform I can get to have good companionship in Bhusawal. And so she told me to join Inner Wheel. And on 14th November, that was Children's Day, in 1994, I joined Inner Wheel. It's been 32 years now. Yeah.
Oh, beautifully destined,
Yeah.
beautifully destined, Rashmi ji. So this was so many people they joined with some cause or something, but it was an accidental thing that you joined it.
Yeah.
Very nice, beautifully destined. So, as a district chairman, now we just go on to your journey as a district chairman.
Okay.
As far as I remember, you have lot of initiatives and achievements. So these achievements, I remember some of them. One was you started with a training for the club officer, that is in form of CDs that you had prepared, and also you did a district history book. You also started the PDC forum, and you also started Inner Wheel, the Chairman's newsletter. You also started these things. Let us know what inspired you to think out of the box.
Out of the box. Actually, I do everything, whatever comes to my heart. Even when I was the club president, I never saw what awards I could get. I took up programs which would lead to Inner Wheel branding and which were sustainable. I actually don't believe in herd mentality. We should always do something different. Things should be done differently. And we should try to give our best to it. I remember a dialogue of ये जो है जिंदगी, जो सोचते हैं वो होता नहीं है, जो होता है वो सोचने लग जाते हैं. So that is why you keep trying your best. This is what I say.
Yes, Rashmi, you are a fearless visionary, I can definitely say. That is that is really perfectly for you. Now, you have been a great planner and a convener. What are the priorities that you have at that particular time?
Well, whenever any program comes to my hand, I see to it that I have dedicated and hardworking team members. I do not consider whether they have differences with me or not. They should have the quality. That's the first thing I look into. And second thing, I try to keep the expenses at the minimum without compromising on the venue or the program. Because I feel we should approach the sponsors less for Inner Wheel events. Rather, we should approach them for the Inner Wheel projects. That will be much better.
True. So it shows your prudent leadership. Definitely. Now, you honored the chair of association secretary in 2010 and 11 and association president in 2014 and 15. This was the first time that our district had a presentation in form of you as a association secretary and also as an association president. So I now want to know what were your highlights of your term and what impact of your leadership created that time.
See, I was lucky enough to have an opportunity to be the associate secretary and that too working under Dr. Kapila Gupta. So I learned a lot about the working of the association. That helped me to guide my executive committee members when I was the associate president. And that was the main part, I think, being a secretary. That helped me a lot. And regarding first, which you talk, I mean, which I can think is that, yes, I did come up with many first, like as you say, like association and club and district guidelines book for my committee members, charters for the districts, thanks to then IIWT President Ava Gupta who agreed to it. And now this is being followed in the international, that whenever district is formed, a charter is given to them. Earlier, only the clubs used to get the charter. Then I came up with the Inner Wheel song. And I think what I remember is the Inner Wheel song. And then the Teach program was started by me. And this is what I can remember as far. There's a few of them. But yes, what I feel is that I believe in invisible leadership always. I feel it is better that the leader should focus on empowering others based on a common purpose rather than seeking the spotlight. So I think that was the reason why I could do so many first. Yeah.
You had a illustrious leadership, truly impactful, transformative work you have done, Rashmi ji.
And yes,
Now,
that reminds me that I also came up with a history book, which was again revised in 2019-20.
okay, that's good. We have seen that history
Yeah,
book
yeah.
also. Very nice, very nice. During your tenure as an association CCCC, you held the significant task of upholding the integrity of the association. I remember the maximum proposals were presented and many significant proposals were carried that time.
Yeah.
You have sent many proposals from our district too. Now, I think there was the maximum number till date in our district. You also introduced Innerville Tambola and Innerville Quiz book too. Please share your thoughts on the importance of ethics and transparency in Innerville governance.
Good question. This year's International Innovative theme is really good. Step up, lead by example. When you talk about ethics, I feel instead of preaching it, it should be practiced by all the leaders at all levels in the organization. For me, being ethical means being truthful to the organization. And if you are truthful to the organization will grow. This is what I feel. And regarding transparency, I would say we are in a social service organization. What do we have to hide? There's nothing to hide. So transparency will build faith in the members of the organization. And that is why I feel being ethical and transparency in the governance is very, very important.
It shows your uncompromising integrity. Definitely that integrity is there, which is not being compromised. Very nicely explained the governance. You had been doing it. Now, as an international Innerville treasurer, you are working on the global platform or the global stage. How does it feel to shoulder this international responsibility, and what has been your vision in this vital role?
I could only say that it has widened my horizon. I have been able to understand various cultural differences which are there when I deal with the executive committee members, the admin, national representative, national treasurers, board directors, and many of them have now become friends. Though immediate past treasurer Saita Lunani had explained to me the various working of the treasurer, but that was theoretical. Practical I had to deal with, and it was difficult. I had to juggle between the various currencies in the world, and also I had to, understand various apps I had to download to find out how to find out the most economical flights to be sanctioned to the executive committee members and the board directors. Then I also had difficulty to understand how the banking functions and had to use gizmos, which is a small banking gadget, to sanction and authorize the payments. These are all very new to me. But as a vision, if you say what I did, what I felt that we had the number of club members, we had the number of district, number of honorary members, etc. in totality. But club-wise members, that was never there. So I tried to introduce that. Since last year I'm working on it. At least 80% of the work is over because some clubs and districts don't send the data. And I've also tried to include this time, first time I have included convention budget in the budget of that year so that we know how much profit we'll be able to or surplus we'll be having. And I see to it that to give the best to the executive committee members and board directors during the meetings without compromising on the quality of anything so that they get the best. But yes, we be within the budget. So a lot of, looking at the rates and all is done by me and the admin. Yeah, that's what I do.
See, you have a great adaptability. And the Zigmos that you told is a particular gadget that you were pronouncing is a great knowledge to and we people should also use it. I feel that way also. Now, what strategies can you adopt to improve and optimize the training sessions or training procedures for Innerville leadership at all tiers, and also our inner wheel members?
Um, Again, being a teacher profession, and I always feel that we whatever knowledge we give to others should be grasped maximum by them. I have been seeing the training programs of Innerville, and I feel it's monologue kind of a thing. And now we are going online also at times. It's not that effective. This is what I have been seeing. So myself, along with my PDC Kirti Chande, came up with a Innerville Learning Institute. We call it as ILI. Last year we introduced that. It's a very interactive training program, and people enjoy also. And 9 hours without getting bored, they are attending those programs. Those members who attended it, not only for District 303, which is my district, but also from other districts, they were very happy. And I feel if ILI is introduced all over India or maybe all over the world, members will become true Innerville members. This is what I have the vision, yeah, envisage, yeah.
See, I have also attended one of the ILIs. That has been great.
Thank you.
You have a great strategic progressive work, I can definitely say about it. Now, you have been associated with Rotary at multiple posts. So, we will like to know about your Rotary journey.
Rotary I joined actually just 1 year after I joined Innerville.
See, one thing I just forgot to mention. You and your husband had been a prestigious member of Arkham Society, and that is very, very creditable for you. So I congratulate you for that, and please continue with your Rotary journey.
Yeah, I joined it, as I said, just a year after I joined Innerville, and I have taken up various posts also, and I feel proud to say that I got the Best Secretary Edulji Award, which is very prestigious in our district. I got the maximum awards as a club president till date in the club, and I also received the first in the district to receive the Best Lady Rotarian Award. I also introduced Model United Nations Assembly, came up with the Speakers Bank. I am also in many training programs. But I feel all what I could achieve in Rotary was because of my Innerville experiences. And everybody in Rotary knows that Innerville is my first love.
True, true. You have a dedicated dual excellence. Innerville as well as Rotary one. So when we talk about your family background, so everything we knew about it. But in the gentle unfolding of your Innerville journey, in what way the family love and encouragement weave the fabric of Innerville endures?
For women, family comes first. Whatever you do, you have to take care of the family. And instead, if the family takes care of you, nothing better than that. My mother-in-law has been supportive since the very beginning. In fact, she keeps, when I come to Bhusawal from a place at 6:30 in the morning, she keeps my breakfast and tiffin ready. And 7:30, I'm delivering a lecture over there. That support I get. My husband always looks after my travel plans. My daughter also is very mature and understanding. She knows that her mother is working hard to keep up with her profession, live her passion, and do certain household responsibility. And I don't think I could have done anything without them. They keep my stress level quite low. And so, love you.
You own a strong family pillars.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Rashmi, to end this with wonderful, cheerful, all through we have gone through.
Okay.
Should we go for a rapid fire question round? Are you ready for that?
Don't fire me, but yeah.
No, you are not going to be fired. Just say what comes to your mind first.
Okay.
Right? So maybe one liner or maybe a multiple liner. So it can be one word that defines you as a person.
Fun-loving and unwaveringly sincere. Yeah.
Your favorite motto or quote that you live by.
Put your heart and soul into whatever you do.
That is really true. A book or an author who inspires you the most.
This is Margaret Mitchell's book, Gone with the Wind. In that, there's a dialogue, after all, tomorrow is another day. That's very optimistic, yeah.
Perfect optimistic statement. One leader, past or present, you deeply admire?
If you're talking about inner wheel, then I would say all the leaders at the national level I'll talk about can be admired because everyone has some quality or the other which could be taken up by me.
Now a simple question. Your go-to comfort food or a favorite dish?
I am a foodie, difficult to answer, but yeah, everybody knows mostly idli, dosa, vada and pav bhaji.
So South and West going
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
A place in the world that feels closest to your heart.
IIT Bombay. Why is that? Because it was in my childhood and it is like a paradise. I tell you, IIT Bombay.
Could you share a special moment or a special experience from your international inner wheel journey? Perhaps one that reaffirms our pride in representing India and the ideals of inner wheel.
The first I can say is that when I was giving a talk on women empowerment, financial empowerment of women at Copenhagen Convention, that I felt very nice because that was the first time I was exposed to the international inner wheel. And second time when Dr. Beena Vyas gave me an opportunity to train the national representatives and board directors in 2021 online, and I organized quiz also. And that also was a very proud moment. I was nothing except a PAP that time. Yeah.
If not an inner wheel member, what profession you would have chosen?
I can't think of anything other than inner wheel.
That's perfect. The best piece of advice you have ever received?
My club PDC, Ratnakanta Agarwal, she's like a mother to me. She said, Rashmi, keep your eyes and ears open and mouth shut, which has been very useful for event management also.
That is perfect. That is perfect. And finally, in one line, your message to every inner wheel member around the globe.
Enjoy inner wheel, but follow the protocols. This is what it is.
That should be. Your life is being a testament of great work. Your work shows that your leadership doesn't lie in authority, but in empathy. Your work is more important to you than telling others to do the things. So I feel that the little touch that you have given to humanity by your work has been a great work to all the society that you have served for. I am really very thankful and very grateful that you have given me opportunity so that I can interview you and be a part of this interview with you, the person like you, the great person like you in our district. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Praveena ji. Well, I would also like to thank our Associate President Jyoti and National Editor Kamla for conceptualizing such a wonderful concept that today I am feeling like a celebrity. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.